happens when you swallow gum. If you swallow gum, it will remain in your stomach for 7 years. Through an examination of what chewing gum is made from, what happens to gum when it is swallowed, and where the gum ends up, will be demonstrated that this statement is in fact a myth. Chewing gum has been around for centuries. Records show the Aztecs used to chew a gum called chicle as far back as the 1300s. Chicle is made from the sap of the sapodilla tree. The Aztecs chewed gum as a way to curb hunger, freshen breath, and keep teeth clean. You can still find gum online that is made with chicle. A company in the US named Glee Gum continues to sell gum made from the natural rubber of the sapodilla tree. After World War II, chemists learned how to make synthetic rubber. This synthetic rubber replaced the natural rubbers that had previously been used to make gum. The synthetic rubber contained polyethylene and polyvinyl acetate. The gums sold today are made with these synthetic rubbers. Synthetic rubber is also used to make fiber optics, sealants, fuel, sporting equipment, roofing, tires, and explosives. What are the ingredients in gum? Although each chewing gum company has their own unique way of making their gum, the following is a list of common ingredients that are contained in most chewing gums: gum base, sweeteners, flavors, colors, and softeners. Gum base. 3 main components make up all gum bases: resin, wax, and elastomer. Sweeteners. Sweeteners provide the sweetness levels in gum. Flavors. Chewing gums are available in many different flavors. Colors. Some colors can be natural or synthetic. And softeners. Some softeners in gum are glycerin, vegetable oil, lanolin, and rice bran wax. Some popular gum brands are Extra, Juicy Fruit, Double Bubble, Hubba Bubba, and Glee Gum. What actually happens to chewing gum when it is swallowed? Firstly, it is important to know that gum is meant to be chewed and not swallowed. However, if small amounts of chewing gum are swallowed, it is harmless. As mentioned before, one of the ingredients in chewing gum base is resin. The human digestive system is unable to digest resin. The body therefore treats gum the same way it does other food. It cannot digest like corn and sunflower seeds. Muscles in the digestive tract move the gum through the system and flush it out. The end result is the gum will be flushed out of the body along with other waste in a bowel movement. As chewing gum cannot be broken down, it is pushed out of the body. Swallowing small amounts of chewing gum will not make you sick. Chewing gum does not stick to the sides of your intestines or build up in a big gumball in your stomach. This does not mean you should swallow your gum. The more gum you swallow, the higher the chance it will build up and clog the digestive tract. This mass of undigested gum is called a beezer and can lead to painful stomach aches and constipation. What happens when chewing gum is swallowed? In the mouth, the chewing gum cannot be broken down into smaller pieces, even with the help from saliva. Since it cannot be broken down into smaller pieces, the tongue pushes the gum down the esophagus as one whole piece. Eventually, the piece of gum will reach into the stomach. In the stomach, some of the ingredients, such as sugars and oils, are broken down and absorbed. Finally, the gum base passes through the intestines. As it cannot be absorbed, the gum is released from the body in the form of waste, known as a bowel movement, 1 to 2 days later. Did you know 100,000 tons of gum is chewed each year around the world? Studies have shown that chewing gum can help relax you. It helps reduce the levels of cortisol. There is an alley in California that is completely covered in chewing gum, and pink is the most popular color for chewing gum. In conclusion, through examining the ingredients in chewing gum, reviewing the process that occurs when gum is swallowed, and showing what ultimately happens to the gum, it has been demonstrated that chewing gum will not sit in your stomach for 7 years. It has been proven that chewing gum is not absorbed by the human digestive system and as a result will be flushed out of the body in approximately 2 days. My mom always told me that if I were to swallow gum, that it would sit in my stomach forever. What were some of the stories your parents told you would happen if you swallowed gum?